All right, all right, all right. We're back. We're bad. We're Austin and Carl.
That's right.
Happy morning routine, everybody. We got some jokes for you guys. Some Christmas jokes.
All right, here we go.
From Christina. Here we go. Ready for the first one?
All right, just don't be afraid if I suddenly add some commentary to that.
All right. What is every parent's favorite Christmas carol?
I'm gonna guess Three Nogs a Monkey.
Silent Night.
Oh,
So they get a good night's sleep, from the crying kids. We want Santa. We want presents.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. All right. Next up. What is a bird's favorite Christmas song?
Tweet, 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 tweet. That's bird for Merry Christmas. I don't want to fight tonight.
The Finch Who Stole Christmas. Yay! Instead of the Grinch, the Finch. How do chickens dance at the Christmas party? Probably, but they do it chick to chick. Instead of cheek to cheek, chick to chick. Yeah, there you go. All right, thank you, Christina, for the holiday jokes. Nice job. Moving on to some headlines for this beautiful Friday. Just like my beautiful tie, so I got a bumble. Bumble.
Bumble. Sorry.
Bumble on the tie. Here we go. Man on plane charged with stealing $23,000 in cash from fellow passenger.
Who carries that much money with them on a plane?
That was my question. It's like, I get it, that's wrong, don't steal, but who's got $23,000 in cash walking around with them on the plane?
I'm gonna guess it's some big bearded dude who held on to $600,000 and hasn't given us any idea of where all the money from his golf tournaments went to. If you know the controversy that I'm talking about, good for you. If not, look it up.
All right, pineapple sandwiches are a unique Southern staple with murky origins.
Didn't McDonald's try doing a pineapple burger back in then? And
They
just
did,
failed?
but this is just a pineapple sandwich. It's like bread, mayo, or some spread, and a slice of pineapple.
Okay.
It's like those weirdos that put pineapple on pizza.
I know, right?
Weird. Just weird. All right, last one for the day. Turn leftover cans of cranberry sauce into frozen chocolate-covered treats. I think not.
What the?
Yeah, the
There are
can
no
of
words.
cranberry. Just turn it into frozen chocolate treats. I don't think so. Weird, but whatever. To each their own. You know what I mean? Okay, so to each their own. I like to go to the movies.
I know, right?
Movies are awesome. So even though it's the holiday weekend and Christmas is right on the corner, there's still new movies coming out. There's actually a big blockbuster type movie coming out today, which is Aquaman.
Talking to the fishies? You and me, son. We're different. We're special. We're connected to the land and the sea. I can't wait to introduce you to all the majestic creatures on our planet.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that film.
That film, Aquaman. These are it's the MCU. It's kind of
DCU actually.
DC. Oh yeah, you're right. I keep screwing that up because to me it doesn't really matter, but to a lot of people they care about that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's a superhero movie. Aquaman. He can swim and breathe under the water. They're mer people or something like that. I don't know.
Merman.
Yeah, it's a whole underwater superhero civilization underwater, and he is the king.
King of the Sea.
King of the Sea. Yes.
King of Atlantis actually.
King of Atlantis. So this is the second.
Second one. The first one was back in
The
2018.
reason why I get confused is because he showed up in the Superman movie,
Yeah, I think.
or it's Justice League.
Oh yeah.
And I've seen Justice League a couple of times. That was actually not a bad movie. Eh.
I haven't seen the 2017 Justice League film, but I'll probably watch that one eventually, and then I'll watch the Snyder Cut, and I'll be like, Snyder Cut's better, but the other one's just fine.
I watched the Snyder Cut. It's like 3.5 hours long.
Yeah, it's a long
4 hours. Or
It's
something.
a long movie, so
It's crazy.
You might want to be prepared to have to take breaks in between, use the bathroom, and all that sort of stuff.
I watched it over 2 days because it was too much to sit and watch all together. So anyway, that is in the theaters, and you can catch that. It's Aquaman. It should be pretty good, entertaining. Should be fun. So go out, support your local movie theaters. It's a great time to do it, and the weather's Actually, the weather's decent right now. Rain is in the forecast for next week, but you know what? Get out. It's warm inside. You can go get some popcorn and support your local theaters.
Yeah.
All right. What do you got, Austin, for Austin's movie review?
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now I want you to take notes. I want you to pay attention to the following things. First off, YouTube. I do that sort of stuff. You want more movie reviews? You want television reviews? You want me just doing random crap? Go there. Second, the movie that I'm going to talk about today is a quintessential holiday classic that's been shown time and time again. The always wonderful, always magnificent, the always magical It's a Wonderful Life. Starring James Stewart, Donna Reed, and directed by Frank Capra. So, what is the plot of It's a Wonderful Life? Well, It's a Wonderful Life basically details the life of George Bailey through when he was a child and the many things he has been through, up to the point where he almost considers taking his own life, and then an angel comes in, saves him, and basically shows him what life would have been like had he not been born. And from there, it's a very magical movie, and one that shows you just what exactly happens if, say, you didn't exist, and the impact that it would have led, because when you watch the movie, you see the real impact and legacy that George has created for himself, and the relationships that he's impacted, the lives he's influenced, and everything all the good he's done, and how if all that hadn't happened, everything would have probably been not as good. It also raises the question of what would happen if we didn't exist, and what would have happened, what the impacts would have happened, what the leagues, what would have influenced. It's a very interesting it's a very interesting concept, and it greatly lends itself because of really just James Stewart's performance, because James Stewart is very likable in this movie. He is charming, charismatic, and he has a way about him that he's the everyman pretty much in most of, if not every movie. Like, check out, like, for example, Rear Window, or Harvey, or The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, stuff like that, where he's basically this guy who gets thrown into just certain situations beyond his control, and yeah, he's really good in this. Donna Reed's really good in this. There's a great musical score courtesy of Dmitri Tiomkin, who also did the score for Giant. That was James Dean's final film. And
it's a really good show. That what I really like about it is that it reminds us that what this season is about.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether you're into the religious aspect of it or not, it's still the humanity piece, which is we get so caught up in life and work and different things that we kind of forget what's important in life. So regardless of whether it's during the holidays or the middle of the summer or anything like that, it's important to remember what's really important in life, and that's family. And we get so busy with other things. It's family, it's friends, it's the enjoyment of going to the movies, doing the things that we enjoy instead of just kind of marching through life focused on the things that don't really bring joy to our life.
Yeah.
And that's what when he looks back, when the angel has him look at the world through a different perspective without him, he sees not just the not so good things, but he recognizes, oh no, there's all these joyful things that come from the challenges we face a lot of the times. And he really accepts the part where, regardless of how difficult life is sometimes, that just being a part of it with people that you care about makes it all worthwhile. So it's a really good show. It is black and white. It's old.
Well put.
Thank you. It's really, really a touching show. I've seen it. In fact, it was required watching for a couple years. I watched it in grade school and junior high. It was required watching.
I saw it when I was like, I think I saw it when I was like a freshman or sophomore in high school.
Oh, yeah.
And that was mostly because I found the DVD for it at a Walmart.
Yes. There we go. You can I'm sure right now if you went to Target, Walmart, Walgreens, a lot of places that still sell some DVDs. I don't know that the Best Buy here in Modesto does anymore, but Any place that does sell them, you could probably pick one up right now, probably about $9-10.
Yeah.
You know,
This should be fairly cheap.
might even get it on sale for $5 or $6 right now
Yeah.
because it's the end of the season. But really good show. It's one that just is really touching. It's black and white, cadence and paces. You know, just this was made in when?
1946.
46. So it is an older film, so it's a little bit, you know, we're used to a faster pace and stuff. So just get yourself settled in, relax, get your popcorn, and just kick back. It's a very relaxing show to watch, but very good, very touching. So nice pick,
Yeah.
buddy. I
Thank
like
you.
it. Yeah. All right, guys, we got to move right along. So we need to go back into the
Bearded pass with Zach because we can't do the mustachioed pass with Jack because Jack left town and
he's out frosting stuff.
yeah, exactly.
Friday the 22nd, you guys. I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas. We're going to go into the holiday. So all of you, Merry Christmas to everybody out there. And let's go ahead and get to it. Let's go back to the Bearded Pass with Zach. So we had, in this day, 1942 NFL Draft, Bill Dudley from the University of Virginia was the first pick by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Also, too, on this day in history, in sports history, we had the Phil Esposito. For those of you guys who are hockey fans, Phil Esposito puts in his 500th goal. Obviously, eventually a Hall of Famer. 1980, MLB St. Louis Cardinals release outfielder Bobby Bonds. Those of you guys who don't know, yes, this is the dad of Barry Bonds. He was a very good power hitter himself. And yeah, it was really good player. 1983, the Indiana Pacers went 133 to 132 in Denver. It ended a 28-game losing streak on the road. That's a lot of games to lose on the road, you guys. Here we go. So, here's a nice stat. Talk about another father-son combination. This one just happens to be in hockey. St. Louis Blues in 1996, right winger Brett Hull scores his 26th NHL career hat trick to reach his 500th career goal. And a 7-4 win over the LA Kings. With father Bobby Hull, they were the first father-son combo to each record 500 goals. I remember Brett Hull a little bit. Steelers quarterback in 1996, Cordell Stewart, runs a quarterback record 80 yards for a touchdown. He was electric at the time. Very exciting. Also on this day in sports history, the last thing I'm going to leave you with is on this day, 2020, Argentine soccer player Lionel Messi scores his 644th goal for the FC Barcelona during a 3-0 win over Real Valladolid. It broke Pele's record for most goals for one club. Pele had scored 643 goals for Santos over a career of 1956 to 1974. So, pretty impressive, straight up, really awesome. You guys, enjoy your sports. Like I said, have a Merry Christmas. Enjoy, and we'll see you guys all back here next Wednesday. All right, guys. Bye now.
Hey everyone, it's AC here for another meme of the week. This time it's this one. When you realize that you saw Spike from the Tom and Jerry Show 2014 as Bugs Bunny as a reference and you thought it was funny when he says his catchphrase.
What's up?
All right, very good. Thank you for that. Now we got to do the
National Day with that one brown-haired lady who I wish was a brown-eyed girl, so I could do the Van Morrison.
George, thank you so much for visiting us here in Modesto. Thanks for coming.
Good morning, everybody. Yes, it is Friday. Going to the weekend.
It is the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 3 more days until the big jolly man comes. Yes, yes, ho, ho, ho himself. I'm gonna put this on the other side right here. Fix it right there. Okay, it is. Yep, still no table. I hold the table now. Well, technically it's really not a table, but you know, it's black. It's what I got. But normally today I would do what's going on around and about town. Well, I'm just going to say most people, because Christmas is on Monday, I would say a lot of people aren't going to do anything around and about. They're all going to be heading to grandma's house or an aunt's house or somebody's house. You might be going for the whole entire weekend. Or you may be wrapping the last end of the packages. That will be... Or you have family traditions. I'm going to be making tamales all day tomorrow. And New Year's, I've already put us a week out. Christmas Eve, we go to church and we eat the tamales. And when the kids were little, we all opened one package. Well, my kids aren't little anymore, and everybody kind of does and goes to other people's houses because I get them for Christmas. So those are lots of things going on and around and about that we just do in our own families. I think that we'll all be doing this weekend. Although you all might have some type of tradition that you guys do as well, like I do. Lots of people go out and see the lights, or they go down a Christmas tree lane, or they walk one, or they do things like that. There are so many different traditions, and I think that's what happens the few days leading up to Christmas. A lot of us have traditions, and if you don't have a tradition and you think it'd be cool to have one, well then start one. You do it this year, and then you just keep on doing it and make your own tradition. That's what I did with my family when I got married, and I had traditions with, from when I was little, and I carried on, and I still did. And as you get older, now your kids have kids and blah, 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 and all that kind of stuff. And that's what makes a tradition. Something you start and just keep on chugging along with it every year. So I hope everybody here has a great day today. We're gonna have a great lunch today. Have some fun. We are not going to be open on Monday and Tuesday, of course, but we'll see everybody back on Wednesday. And I hope everybody has a great holiday and you're grateful for what gifts you do get, even if Grandma Josephine gave you a pair of socks. Be happy that Grandma Josephine's able to be there with you on Christmas. That's what you got to think about, right? So everybody be grateful, have a great time with your family, and we'll see you all back on Wednesday. Bye.
George, thank you so much for visiting us here in Modesto. Thanks for coming.
All right, that is it, guys. It is Friday. Right after this, we're going to be watching our holiday movies that you guys made.
Yeah, and maybe riffing on them as well. Mystery Science Theater 3000 style.
Yeah. Now, this is going to be really good. I'm really excited about seeing them. These are our holiday movies or films about a product. It's an infomercial that you're going to sell, and you're selling one of the items from the 12 Days of Christmas. So there's been a lot of singing around the building, a lot of fun stuff, and I know that the staff has got other staff members involved, so I'm really excited to see what we came up with. So right after this, we're going to do that, and then we're off to our holiday party and having some fun and some tasty food, and that'll be it for us until next week. So we will see you on the morning routine. Not on Monday, that's Christmas. Not on Tuesday, because we're closed. And then we'll be back on Wednesday to see you then. Yeah. All right, guys, take care. We'll see you Wednesday. Have a safe and happy holiday weekend. Merry Christmas to everybody. And we'll say Happy New Year next week. Take care, guys. Oh, let's hang the card on the tree.
Yeah. Hang that card.
Hang the card, hang the card, hanging the card. We hung the cards on the tree, and it's very pretty.
Yes, it is. It's very pretty. It kind of reminds me of my ex-wife.
Huh. You've been married, huh? Oh, his ex-wife. That's what it was. All right, guys, take care.